Welcome to Novice Pilot Wannabe. Yeah, so today's flight is going from Alaska Anchorage, way up here, all the way down to Tokyo. So we're going to be heading out 25. Which runway is it? Oh yeah, it's runway 15. We're going to head out runway 15. We're going to have to make a slight turn, essentially just turn completely around, then head off to Tokyo. This is using Navigraph charts, which I've been using for quite some time. And that was SimBrief. I do my flight planning this way. So, yeah, so we're going to be taking off from here and going all the way down here and coming into Tokyo. We're coming in on the north side of Tokyo. What's this? Oh, yeah, I know what that is. It's a label. And we're going to be running on, what is it? It's 16L. I'm not sure which runway that is, but that's the way we're going to go. So, what is it? That's 23, so 16 has to be, is that 16? That's 16L, so we're going to be coming in on this runway. Yep. So there you go. That's what that's going to be. So that's the flight I'm going to be taking. So we can go ahead and just move you off here and get you out of this way. So we are flying the 747 today. We're going to be flying as Japan Airlines. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing started. And once I'm ready to start taxiing, I'll meet you back here. So, yep. So, there we go. And welcome back. We are sitting here. We're just about ready to ask for taxi clearance. I'm not sure where I need to go because I wasn't planning on this. I think I was planning on runway 15 because that's what my system says, but they changed it on me, which is all fine and dandy. Not a big deal. So I just need to figure out where I'm going. And there we go. So it's going to go ahead and ask for taxi clearance.
Anchorage ground WSFCR 137 with whiskey ready to taxi IFR.
WSFCR 137 taxi to and hold short of runway 7 left via taxiway Golf 1 Lima cross runway Tree Kilo Hotel. Contact tower on 118 decimal tree when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 7 left via taxiway Golf 1 Lima cross runway Tree Kilo Hotel WSFCR 137.
Okay, so just to summarize, I'm going to come out of my parking space. We're going to take a turn to the left. So we're going to go this way. This nice post is in the way because there is taxiway that crosses 33, which is right about there. And then we'll take a nice little left, and then it's going to be a right down to the end of the, well, okay, it's not there, but it's the next left, which I think, if I'm looking at this right, is about here. So that's seven left. Got a 10,000 foot runway, so should be plenty of space. And then we'll come out that way to the north, and we're just going to have to head, or sorry, not to the north, it's to the east. Yep, it's to the east, and then we'll have to turn roughly 100, well, yeah, we're going to have to turn roughly 180 degrees to get ourselves back. So, okay, so not a big deal. Sounds like a good time. Let's do this. Let's go ahead, let's turn off the brake. And it doesn't look like there's a lot of activity here right now, so that's good. All right, so let's give this thing a little bit of a push here, and let's get ourselves going. There we go. We're moving. Slow, but we're moving. Okay. And turn. Okay, we can see the taxiway I need to cross 33 on. Okay, get our line in sight. There we go. All right. Everybody needs to sit down because, you know, I feel that way. Otherwise, I'm going to make it a very rough landing when we get to Tokyo. By the way, it's probably going to be a rough landing anyway, so. And just to forewarn everybody, I have had problems landing this thing in the past. But based on an achievement there was in 2020, this is like, wow, almost a 9.5-hour flight, I think it was. And that was flying from, oh, criminy, the airport near Sobo in France all the way to Seattle. Kind of tying the two together, you know, Microsoft and Sobo. But I successfully touched down. I saw it trigger off, and then I overran the runway and I crashed into some trees. And haven't flown this thing since. It seems like I have always had problems with long hauls in this thing, landing it. Short ones, not so bad. All right. That's the runway. Let's look. I don't see anything coming from that direction. And not that I can see a lot, but nothing looks like it's coming from that direction either. Okay, crossing the runway. Oh, let's get ourselves back in the right spot. Oh, I guess I wasn't crossing the runway. I was crossing a taxiway. Yeah. Okay. What I essentially want to do is I want to take a left here. All right, and then we want to take a right here. And then I want to take that first left right there. Yep, and that puts me at the end of 7L. 7 left. I'm too far over. And okay, now we can go ahead and turn. you know what? They're stopped. It's good enough at this point. Let's go ahead and flip that back on for the moment. So what I want to do is I want to see nav is okay. Nav is on. We want to turn on the strobe. What else do I want to do here? Come on, brain work. Oh yeah, that's right. We also want to take U and we would change U up to here. And do I still have, you're off. So I think we're, let's put the guard back on. I think we're okay. I think that's it. That's all I need to worry about. I have some errors here on the screen. What are those? Oh, yep, you're right. Where is it? Oh my God, okay. I think I screw around with that later. Okay, let's not do that. Let's go ahead and just get off the ground.
Anchorage Tower WSFCR 137 ready for IFR departure, runway 7 left.
WSFCR 137 altimeter tree 0.0 tree wind 195 at 5. Cleared for takeoff runway 7 left.
Cleared for takeoff runway 7 left WSFCR 137.
Hey, dum-dum, you know what you forgot? No wonder I wasn't going anywhere. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Yeah, I overran my turn a little bit, but that's fine. There's an L and there's a 7. Look at that, we're in the right spot. All right, we're set at 6,000 feet. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Stop. It's somewhere right around here. Why am I not seeing it?
Anchorage Tower, Alaska 7 tree, heavy 10 miles, west inbound ILS runway.
There we go.
Right approach. Alaska 7 tree, heavy Anchorage Tower. Altimeter tree 0.0 tree, wind 195 at 5. Cleared ILS runway 7 right approach.
We got red alert, red alarms. I think we're okay.
Cleared ILS runway 7 right approach Alaska 7 tree heavy.
Okay, rotate. Come on up. Come on up, guy. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Alaska 7 tree heavy wind 195 at 5. Cleared to land runway 7 right. Cleared to land runway 7 right Alaska 7 tree heavy. WSFCR 137,
Okay, we're in the air.
contact Anchorage departure on
Landing gear up.
126.4. Good day.
126.4 WSFCR 137. Goodbye. Anchorage departure WSFCR 137 is at 1,800 feet, climbing 6,000 feet.
WSFCR 137 Anchorage, departure altimeter tree 0.0 tree radar contact. Continue to nodal.
Oh, nodal to you too. All right, can see the airport. Nice shot of the airport. Can see the tower nice and fine. Getting ourselves turned in the right direction. Let's go ahead and take care of these couple issues. What have I got in here? Okay, yep, it's anti-ice. Anti-ice, you're right, that's off.
WSFCR 137 climb and maintain flight level 180.
180, sounds good to me.
Climb and maintain flight level 180 WSFCR 137.
There's 180. Okay, so that one's off, and that one is exactly what I'm thinking it is. If it's that, we get not all messages cleared. We gained one. OVD control. Fuel low center. Yeah, so I don't want center at all. And why do I not have any fuel in center? Oh, Jesus Christ, really? What did you do to me? Fuel. Look at that, you're right. There is, well, there's some. Not a heck of a lot.
WSFCR 137 contact Anchorage Center on 133.7. Good day.
Left and right center, yep.
Going to 133.7
Okay,
WSFCR
yeah.
137.
Cross feed config off. Yep, you're right. So those two I want definitely on. Okay, I need to figure that out apparently. All right, we'll figure that out later. Let's talk to them.
Anchorage Center WSFCR 137 is at 10,900 feet, climbing flight level 180.
Oops, I never turned those on.
137 Anchorage Center altimeter tree 0.0 tree radar contact. Continue to nodal.
And can you tell me where nodal is, please?
Anchorage Center WSFCR 137 requesting vector to next waypoint.
WSFCR 137 continue to nodal turning and following heading 230.
230. Sounds good.
Continue to nodal turning and following heading 230 WSFCR 137.
All right. And there's my line. Okay, there we go. Yeah, let's go with that. All right, we're good. I don't care about that portion anymore. We're over water. We're over water? Are we supposed to be over water? Probably. Oh, we are. Okay, it's just a little bit of water. Not a big deal. All right, so Alaska. Oh yeah, I can see nice mountains over there. So yeah, Alaska is kind of interesting. It's got lots of mountains to look at. It's ground.
WSFCR 137 climb and maintain flight level 260.
Climb and maintain flight level 260 WSFCR 137.
260.
WSFCR 137 contact Anchorage Center on 125.7. Good day.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here a little bit, and we're gonna actually drop you down to about 1500 because I don't think we need to take that much climb anymore. And we just crossed GPS. Okay, and now we're on track.
WSFCR 137 acknowledge last transmission.
Yes, I heard you. Shush.
Going to 125.7 WSFCR 137.
All right, so a little fun history about this one. This is like take number 6. Had all sorts of weird issues. Hopefully this one works. Yeah, so it's all to the point of FMS getting cleared out, which it shouldn't be at this point. Nope, it's good. So this all got cleared out a couple of different times. The last time I tried flying this display wasn't working. This display wasn't working. This display wasn't working, but this one was. So I'm like, well, we can take off with that. So I set that all up, and all of a sudden, it's all gone again. So I don't know what it is. I've been switching between 2024 and 2020, and I'm in 2020 right now. This seems kind of stable in here at least. That bugs me. I don't know why. We should turn that off, and it's gone. Okay, I don't get it. Anyway, not a big deal. Don't really care anymore right now. So we're just going to go ahead and cross, ground here. I don't know if it's ever going to get dark, because what time is in Tokyo right now? Tokyo, it's 2:15 in the morning. So we'll see. 6-7 hour flight, that should put me about 9 a.m. getting there. So okay, well, everything's good. I don't know that I'm going to force people to sit on their keisters anymore. So we'll go ahead and just switch that off to auto. So if it needs to, it'll just turn itself on. And I can't think of anything else. Just go ahead and just do this. So yeah, that's good. And you say you're complete. Yep. Oh, you know what? Okay, I did set that, but that turned itself back off. It's descent. I don't want that yet. Okay.
Good day.
All right.
Anchorage Center WSFCR 137 is
So we won't keep you any longer. Yep. I'm sure there's coffee and stuff like that in there.
Anchorage Center radar contact. Continue to nodal.
So go ahead and just sit down, enjoy the flight, go to sleep, because it's going to be a while before we get there. All right. We will see you when we're closer to Tokyo. All right, welcome back. It's been a long flight. Heading towards Tokyo right now. We've got about 8 minutes, according to what I'm seeing, left of this flight. And as you can see, it's really cloudy. I flew through some storms. The clouds were up pretty little bit over, well, a little bit over 36,000 feet. So that was kind of interesting. I'm into my final batch of turns here. Dropping. I think this is broken because that has not changed for a long time, no matter what I've done to it. So I've currently set to 250. And it looks like I'm about to drop into the lower cloud level. So this should be really interesting. I don't know that I'm familiar with this airport. Yeah, a little worried about that. There are things that are broken here. And I'm hoping altitude is not one of them. All right, here we go into the cloud layer. And I can't get any weather information, so I don't know where any of this is, to tell you the truth. I don't know that the alternate is any better than this. Oh, look at that. It's actually dropping by the looks of it. All right. Let's see, we got Steam, we got Ninja. Steam looks like I'm supposed to be about 5,000 feet. So I may ask for 3,000 more. All right, looks like my speed has started to communicate again. All right, why don't I ask for about 3,000 foot decrease?
Tokyo Center WSFCR 137. Request 5,000 feet.
WSFCR 137 descend and maintain 5,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet WSFCR 137.
WSFCR 137 contact Tokyo, approach on 121.275. Good day.
Going to 121.275 WSFCR 137.
Nexus Nitro, and Nitro should drop us straight into the Euro runway here. Oops, let's tune into
Tokyo
approach.
WSFCR 137 is passing 6,600 feet, descending 5,000 feet.
WSFCR 137 Tokyo, approach altimeter 29.75 radar contact. Continue to steam. WSFCR 137, you are 28 miles north. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 22 approach via steam transition. Cleared to steam.
Perfect. I like that.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 22 approach via steam transition. Cleared to steam WSFCR 137.
Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Don't. Thank you.
WSFCR 137, you are 20 miles northeast of Tokyo. Contact Tokyo Tower on 118.725 when inbound.
Tower on 118.725, WSFCR 137. Tokyo Tower WSFCR 137, 18 miles northeast inbound ILS runway 22 approach.
WSFCR 137 Tokyo Tower. Altimeter 29.74, wind 228 at 10. Cleared ILS runway 22 approach. Japan Air 622 Heavy number tree for landing. Follow the Boeing B-78X on final. Wind 228 at 10. Cleared to land runway 22. Cleared to land runway 22 number tree Japan Air 622 Heavy. Tokyo Tower Japan Air 640 Heavy 12 miles northeast inbound ILS runway 22 approach. Japan Air 640 Heavy Tokyo Tower. Altimeter 29.74, wind 228 at 10. Cleared ILS runway 22 approach. Cleared ILS runway 22 approach Japan Air 640 Heavy.
Is that it ahead? That looks like it ahead.
WSFCR 137, please acknowledge.
Sorry.
Cleared ILS runway 22 approach WSFCR 137.
Tokyo Tower Japan Air 688 Heavy 19er miles northeast inbound ILS runway 22 approach. Japan Air 688 Heavy Tokyo Tower. Altimeter 29.74, wind 228 at 10. Cleared ILS runway 22 approach. New Sky 12 Heavy exit runway when able. Cleared ILS runway 22 approach Japan Air 688 Heavy.
All right, people, this is where it counts. All right, it's there. It's right there. Right in front of me.
WSFCR 1 tree, 7 number tree for landing. Follow the Boeing B-78X on final. Wind 228 at 10. Clear to land runway 22. New Sky 12 Heavy exit runway when able. New Sky 12 Heavy contact ground on 118.225.
Clear to land runway 22 number tree WSFCR 137.
118.225. New Sky 12 Heavy. Goodbye.
Jigger a little bit.
1,000.
Thank you. And that is confirmed.
All Nippon 79er 2 Heavy turn next taxiway. All Nippon 79er 2 Heavy contact ground on 122.075.
Too low, terrain. 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 300 low.
122.075. All Nippon 79er 2 Heavy.
Too low.
Goodbye.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. 40. Too low, terrain. 10. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Look at that. Oh my God. I made a good landing into 747.
All Nippon 747 Heavy ready for IFR departure runway 22. All Nippon 747 Heavy hold short runway 22. Traffic is Boeing B-748 on the runway.
Oh my God.
WSFCR 1 tree, 7 exit runway when able.
I am off the runway, guys. Off the runway.
WSFCR 1 tree, 7 contact ground on 122.075. All Nippon 747 Heavy altimeter 29.74, wind 228 at 10. Cleared for takeoff runway 22.
I am very happy with that landing.
122.075 WSFCR 137. Goodbye.
All Nippon 79er 2 Heavy hold position caution, the departing Airbus A20N.
Tokyo ground WSFCR 137 taxi to parking.
WSFCR 1 tree, 7 taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Bravo 2 Bravo Papa 8 Papa 7.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Bravo 2 Bravo Papa 8 Papa 7 WSFCR 137.
Why can't I taxi to a gate? Fine. Bravo 2 to Bravo. Bravo 2 to Bravo. Papa 8. Oh, geez. Okay, I got you. That's a long ways away. Oh my God, I am so happy with that landing. All right, so we are now in Tokyo. It was a nice smooth landing. I'm kind of shocked, but that's all right. So yeah, so good landing. And you're sitting with your ass out in the runway.
23 heavy, hold position, caution, other traffic. All Nippon 9er, 23 heavy, continue taxi. Roger, all Nippon 9er, 23 heavy.
Which one is strobe? Are you gonna get out of the way, bud? I got a big ass plane here. I can't sit behind you like this. I will swipe your ass in. What? I do too. Go away. Okay, well, he's gone. I'm going. All right, I don't know what that is. I haven't seen that in so long, so they must be down or something. All righty. So we'll get ourselves parked. So we'll talk about the flight over. There's something I'm going to tag to the end of this. Something really goofy I did. Flying along, decided, well, that's better. That I wanted to view it from a drone view. There's a nice drone view you can have of this stuff, and you can move around. Oh, must have been a short outage. So the fun part of that was that I forgot what keys I could use to wait a second. Let's stop a second. Yep. Sorry. Thank you. Okay, I want to turn here. Yeah, so the drone started out upside down for some weird reason. Of course, mind you, I didn't use it, so who knows how that got upside down. But I tried to figure out how to get it upside right. And, hilarity ensues, I guess. So yeah, so that was a load of fun there. So we'll just include that at the end, just so you can see the stupid goofy thing I saw, or I did. Other than that, it was pretty smooth. Ended up having some altitude warning, which I didn't understand what the heck was going on there. Is that a runway I'm crossing? Oh, Lord. I think I'm really off here. We're probably going to drive over some grass, but that's all right. Oh, yeah, and man, it's stormy around here. Because I actually wanted this down here. Stupid real sun is in my eyes right now. All right, so we'll get turned here. I'm going to do this. We're going to turn here. So yeah, all right. Get myself here. This is the taxiway I want. All right, we're good. Yeah, this is good. Now I'm looking for P8, Papa 8. Papa 8 to Papa 7. Okay, so you go ahead and just keep wandering for a little bit. Papa 8. Papa 7. So it looks like I got, okay, so that's gonna be interesting. All right. So not that left-hand turn. All right, not that left-hand turn. I'm gonna shut off my strobe here because that's good. Yep.
Tokyo ground, Skymark 510 heavy taxi to the gate.
I wanted to go gate, but it wouldn't let me.
Taxi to gate 112 using taxiway Delta 5 Yankee Alpha Whiskey Whiskey 1 Alpha Alpha 2 cross runway tree for left Lima tree Lima Papa for Papa Papa 5 Victor.
That's a lot of papas and alphas.
Taxiing to gate 112 using taxiway Delta 5 Yankee Alpha Whiskey Whiskey 1
Where are you
Alpha
coming
Alpha,
out?
2 cross runway tree for left Lima
You're
tree
coming up
Lima
Papa
Papa
9.
Papa 5 Victor Skymark 510 heavy.
And there's no signs, so you know it's really hard to tell anything here. All right, so it's not this one, but it's looking like it's that one right there. And this dumb car sitting in the way. All right, I'm not going to pay attention to him. So this looks like my turn, according to what I'm seeing here. And then the fun part is finding out where I'm supposed to be parking. And I think I just saw another vehicle trying to pull out in front of me. Yep, I am. All right. All right, it's turn here. Where am I supposed to park? So I think I'm just going to find myself a parking spot and not care.
Tokyo ground, all Nippon 585 heavy requesting pushback. All Nippon 585 heavy pushback request accepted.
And you know where I'm going to park? I think I'm going to park right there. Let's get a better view of. I want to get moving faster here. All right, let's get ourselves parked. I think I talked about everything I want to talk about. It is stormy here though. So we're going to go ahead and turn, and we'll pull right on in. So come on. Please, 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 please. Everything else was so nice.
Tokyo ground, all Nippon 585 heavy requesting the end of pushback. All Nippon 585 Heavy request to end pushback received.
And there's the line, and that's where I'm gonna go.
Tokyo ground Japan Air 21 Heavy requesting pushback.
Hello.
Japan Air 21 Heavy pushback request accepted. Tokyo ground all Nippon 585 Heavy with mic ready to taxi IFR. All Nippon 585 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 22 via taxiway Papa for Lima Papa 6 Papa Lima Lima 10 cross runway 16 right Alpha 11 Kilo Romeo. Contact tower on 118.725 when ready.
And I don't really see where I'm supposed to be, so we're just gonna go ahead and assume. And I'm gonna stop right about here. How am I doing? We're doing good. This is a great spot.
Tokyo ground Japan Air 81 Heavy requesting pushback. Japan Air 81 Heavy pushback request accepted.
All right. Brakes. 8, I think, right? Yep, 8's good. 8's good. All right, so all lights are off. We're gonna go ahead and shut you down, shut you down. Okay, we're gonna leave that on.
Tokyo ground Japan Air 21 Heavy requesting the end of pushback.
And we're just gonna go ahead and shut you down, shut down, shut you down, shut you down.
Tokyo ground. Tokyo ground Japan Air 21 Heavy with mic ready to taxi IFR. Japan Air 21 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 22 using taxiway Victor Papa 6 Papa Lima Lima 10 cross runway 16 right Alpha 11 Kilo Romeo. Contact tower
All right,
on
you're all set to go.
725 when ready.
Shut down a whole bunch of stuff. Let's go ahead and turn you off, off, off.
Taxi to and hold short runway 22 via taxiway Victor Papa 6 Papa Lima Lima 10 cross runway 16 right Alpha 11
Oh,
Kilo Romeo.
people, by the
Japan
way,
Air 21
I'm sure you're already up.
Tokyo ground Japan Air 81 Heavy requesting the end of pushback. Japan Air 81 Heavy request to end pushback received.
See anything else I need to worry about?
Tokyo ground Japan Air 81 Heavy with mic ready to taxi IFR. Japan Air 81 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 22 via.
All right, there we go. Things are all nice and dark. We're here. We're done. Don't know what else to say. Get off my plane. All right. That's all we got. Smooth landing. Nice flight. A couple of weird things going on. One of them my fault, which I, again, will include at the end of this. And we'll see you on the next flight. Oh, what do you think? What do you think, Invisichel? What the hell? I didn't expect that.
WSFCR 137, you are 3,500 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, sorry.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 60 WSFCR 1 tree 7.
Yeah, I did not expect that. I thought it was going to turn the camera. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Sorry, folks. Wrong button.